Hello, hi, my name is Flowcash. My name is Godfrey Mo. We're still working on our 5 easy tags to becoming a great programmer. So, if you remember in the previous lesson, we were here. This is what we had achieved, and this is an image that our customer gave us, and you can tell that this replica is pretty close to what the customer wants. Alright, so what I wanted to do was to put in this navigation list and then put the company logo there. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to my Notepad Plus. On my Notepad Plus, I'm gonna go to the nav, alright, and then I'm gonna need inside the nav I'm gonna need a UL, which is gonna have an li in it. Inside that li is gonna be an a, since it's gonna be an anchor tag, since these are gonna be links actually. And then I'm gonna need, yeah, just that would do. Cool. And then I'll duplicate that. How many are there? There's actually 3, so I'll leave it at 3. So I'm gonna have these going nowhere for now. I'm gonna have these going nowhere. And then up here, let me see what the customer wanted. The customer wanted home, gallery, and about us. So here I'd put in home, gallery, and about us. My assumption here is you already know how the UL works, the LI works, and how the anchor tag works. That is why I'm just jumping straight to doing navigation list using these. If you don't know, please go back to one of my videos. I'm sure you'll find it, a video on UL, LI, and A to see how it actually works. Alright, so for now, let's go to the browser and see how this looks like. Refresh, and then bang, there we go. We have what we need, but like I told you, HTML will not tell you how to place it. It will just tell you what to place on the browser. So there it's on HTML. HTML just placed it on the browser like that. So now what we need is a bit of CSS to place it how we want it to be placed. All right, so I'm going to my CSS and I'm going to be talking to my navigation UL, LI, and A. So when I come here, I want to talk to my nav element where there's a UL. So I want this UL inside an LI. So I want an LI that is within a UL and within a nav element to display inline. That's what I want. And I hope by now you know the difference between displaying inline and block, because I talked about that in a previous video. If you don't, please scroll back a few videos and learn that. So I want this to display inline and see what, because by default the UL displays in block, the LI displays in block, and it has these dots, what they call bullets. So to remove that, I'm gonna have to get it to display inline, and then if it displays inline, I can't see it. Let me change the color. By default it comes as green, and it's on a green that I put there. So let me make it white, just so that I can see it. It's not the final thing. And actually the customer did want it white, so we are on the right track. So now to make it white, I need to talk to the A, I don't want the LI to be white, I want the A to be white. Alright, so I need to talk to the A, tell it to be white, and then there we go. And then again I need to talk to the A, tell it I don't want these underlines, they look a bit ugly. So I'm gonna use text decoration. Where's my text decoration? Text decoration. None. I want nothing. And with text decoration you can have overline, underline, and strikeout, but I don't want none of that, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So now that I have these, I don't need to have I don't need to have my nav in green, so I can go back up here, and then instead of having my nav in green, I'll just do that and then leave it with no color. You see, now it looks a lot like what the customer wanted. And these are also navigation links. You can see if I hover on it, the bottom left corner right here, look what happens when I hover on it. It's gonna take me to html.pound, but that page doesn't exist, so it will not show anything, and that is very close to what the customer wanted. I could go back to Photoshop and then get the actual text family here, but then that's not what I want to do right now. I just wanted to show you how you can place it there and then everything. So guys, you see how easy it is. Let me go back to my style sheet. Like I promised you, we're only gonna use 5 and only 5 tags to achieve this. I used only 5 CSS elements. You can count them from the top. I only used height, like I promised. I used width, like I promised. I used margin, like I promised, and padding right here. There's nothing else. Literally, there is nothing else that I've used, unless you're gonna count in the background, which is just the colors. There's nothing else that I've used, so there's nothing special about anything here. All you needed to know was these 5 elements: margin, padding, float, height, and a width. And then that is your great gateway into being an awesome programmer. Alright, I hope you guys practice more on these, and then keep watching these videos. They'll help you out a lot. Alright, see you in the next video.